So this is one of those projects that I started a while ago, but it's taking forever and is not progressing very quickly because it's not a priority over the vegetable garden. But this is the garage side of my house. It's very bland, hello focus, bland, boring, etc. And so I wanted to put a zinnia hedge here. So at least for this year, I'm gonna think of perennials eventually that I like and that I wanna see every year. But until then, I'm gonna do the zinnia hedge. And I seeded a whole bunch of different colored zinnias this year. And they're just like dying over on the potting bench because I can't get them in the ground fast enough and they're frying in the hot sun. But this is, it took me a long time to actually get the grass out of here. This is very, very hard, dry dirt. It's the drought side of my house. Even though it's very exposed, it just seems like all the rain just doesn't hit here very much. So I finally got all the dirt out and I got all of the grass and that dirt like over there out. And I started putting down cardboard and dirt, and I need more soil. And I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna do about that hollyhock over there. I absolutely love it. I wish it was on this side of that dish so that it wouldn't, it would kind of hide it a little bit, but it is in that space. So for right now, I'm gonna leave it and I'm just gonna build a zinnia hedge up to it. But over time, I'm not sure. The hollyhock is perennial. I had originally tried to plant hollyhocks all along here and they just didn't do well in this spot, but that one has really thrived. However, I don't know if I'm either gonna take it out or in the winter I will at least weed around it. But for now, I'm just going to get the rest of this in, see how far I can get today. I don't have a lot of time. Again, it's a crazy busy week for us because my son's not home from college yet. My husband and middle daughter are at a nursing camp at a university. So my younger daughter and I are alone, and she is busy with work and helping out at her high school tennis camp they're putting on. And so I'm driving her around and trying to stuff other things and errands and stuff in between those trips with her. So today I'm just gonna try to buckle down. I only have like an hour out here outside today. I'm gonna try to see if I can get this finished. At least get the cardboard and soil down. I don't even know if I have enough to make it deep enough. And if I can even just get the zinnias laid out, even if I don't get them all dug in, that would be a win for today. Okay, I think I got enough soil on the ground. I'm gonna go grab my zinnias and you will see what poor shape they're in. So I have 2 flats of zinnias. When I started them, I think I started 72. And obviously not all have made it. These got really burnt over here to a crisp. So these are a mix of different shades of pink and purple and white and like a salmon-y color. So I'm gonna start looking at, I'm gonna group them together by similar ones and then start mixing them in and getting rid of the ones that aren't alive anymore and see if I have enough to fill in the whole area. I'm kind of doubtful, but we'll see. Okay, I think I have enough if they all make it. Some of them are half dead. Some of them are half dead, and these were the ones that were still alive. So I just kind of have them spaced out, not in an exact pattern. There were different amounts of each that survived, but spread out so that I'll have, you know, bright pink spread out and purple spread out and lavender spread out and stuff like that, but not necessarily like every third one is violet type thing. So see how many I can get in the ground in the next 20 minutes that I have left. These are my dead ones over here, except for that. That is not a zinnia. That is a different plant for a different spot. But these are the ones that did not make it. I am going to put the tags along some of them back on this side. Those are harder to see, and I don't want the tags really visible, but because I have a few that are very similar in color, at least in pictures online when I bought the seeds, I want to see in real life. I want to know, like, if there are two different light purples and I like one better than the other, I want to know which one that was. So let's get these in the ground. I was able to get it all in. Had a few extras that I just left in pots just in case something dies, but they're like separated ones where I had two in a pot, so I don't know how long they'll survive. But I'm gonna go get a hose and bring it around this side and get things watered in and hopefully have time to mulch. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and like move the sprinkler around and put on the mulch I had. So you can see back there. My phone shut off because of the heat, so you don't really have that, but as you can see, I did not get enough mulch. I got what my car could fit, so I need a couple more bags of mulch, and I need to top off. It's pretty spotty over there. I need to top off some areas, but definitely much progress. Almost done. So after I showered and changed and took my daughter to work, I came back and ate for the first time that day, and then I went out to pick some berries. I picked some raspberries and some blueberries. Those are what we have right now. And the raspberries got eaten. And my intention was to make some raspberry peach lemonade, but I ended up making just roasted peach lemonade because the raspberries got eaten. But I still wanted to show you the process I go through because it's how I make any fruit lemonade. I make my normal lemonade recipe that has 1 part lemon juice, 1 part sugar, and 4 parts water. And then I blitz up whatever fruit I'm using and strain it and put the juice in with the lemonade, and that's all I do. And in this case, I roasted the peaches because that's the way we like it. And that was just a little treat for us that night. I also ended up later that day going out and decided to harvest my garlic. It could have used a few more days, but I needed to water and things were drying out there. So I just went and harvested what was in like a half a bed full of garlic and took it over, shook off the dirt, took it over to this screen I have that my husband made me. It's like hardware cloth on a wooden frame, and it allows air to circulate around it. And I just kind of spread it out on there and let it dry. Small harvest this year because my main crop over by the fruit trees got dug up by the neighbor's chickens, but it is what it is. And this will be this year's garlic harvest. And that was most of the chores I got done on this day. And thank you guys so much for joining me. And I hope to see you on the next video. And I hope you have a great week.